Woo, woo, woo.
Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. I belong to you. You belong to you. Oh, I think I reversed it. Sorry. But it's the end of the Olympics. It's the end of the summer. What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to just carry on life? Like we just didn't experience the best 2 weeks of our life.
It was amazing.
Oh my God, that was so fun.
It was like the most inspirational Olympics I can ever remember.
Right?
I couldn't watch it in front of Quincy because I would start crying.
Girl, every time.
And she'd be like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm like, "I'm just happy tears."
It was beautiful because it was so. And I remember thinking like, "Dang, a lot of women are winning a lot of medals." And I read that like women account 65%. Yes, it's amazing.
For women, for
my theory is that because the United States has really especially in the last few years, but has done a really better job of like focusing on women's sports and trying to make it equal and better. And look,
I agree.
Look, we win you a bunch of gold medals.
Yeah.
Give a woman some.
Who doesn't love Simone Biles right now?
Yes. It doesn't matter. If you told me you're Olympics and you're a woman, I'm like, I love you. Get in here.
Yes.
Spectacular.
And
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them.
Of each other.
Yes.
And like everybody like getting on the stage together, or getting on the podium together, or like bowing. Yes. And that was a good time.
Good times. And then summer ended too. Like, thanks a lot. Just a double win. Well, summer's not technically, like, it's still hot as heck.
Yeah.
Like, it's hot, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's in Texas. It's going to be hot for several more months.
Until Halloween.
Literally.
Right.
And then sometimes it's still hot.
And then, right.
My birthday's in October, and I'm like, am I going to wear short sleeves or long sleeves for the OU Texas game?
You never know. That's true.
It's usually hot.
Yeah. Well...
Usually hot.
Yeah. Yeah, and for the fair and stuff, it's usually... Because that's why you have to have the fair in October in Texas, because
oh my gosh,
what other time would you have it?
Yeah,
I guess you could have it in November. That's it.
November's busy though. Dang.
Yeah, but you couldn't have it in December, January, because that's unpredictable too. December, January, and February are like.
I feel like February is the most unpredictable in Texas.
Goddamn February.
What?
I feel like as Dallas people, February starts and you're like.
Stay in your house. Stay in your house.
We all slightly panic.
Make you some soups.
Sorry for those February birthdays too. Sorry, Randy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Randy.
She lives it up. She's good.
Yeah. But it's
that's why she like celebrates the whole month.
Yeah, she's like you never know.
Gotta cheer it up somehow.
Right. At the beginning of the month it'll be 80 degrees. At the end it'll be ice apocalypse. You never know.
It's true.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how, but yeah, end of summer, end of the Olympic Games. So
yeah, that's why we weren't here last week.
Right.
We just were having a ball.
Yeah. Right. We ended up doing like a last minute trip. I was just thinking about how like my dad, whenever we were growing up, he did like my mom was like the one that was like, you know, like, come on, let's do this. Like every day, day to day, she was the one doing all the most things.
Right.
And then every once in a while, my dad would come in and do something crazy, spontaneous. And he'd be like, okay, yeah, like, let's go to this trip. Or let's go do this overnight. Yeah, and you're like, okay, yeah. And like, us as kids, we'd be so excited. But I, like, now if I'm a mom, I'm like, oh, I don't know that I had to irritate my mom a little bit. Like, messing up my routine. But you, as a mom, too, you have to learn how to be like,
let's go make some memories.
Yes, yeah. So I had to do that too this weekend. My husband was like, "Let's go do something," and I was like, "We had all this stuff planned. I had my week plans. I had the podcast to record, but then at the same time, I'm like,
podcast,
right? Mm-hmm. I had to be like, let's go make some memories, baby. It's the last week of, I couldn't be like, no,
right?
I have
plans,
right? Yeah,
I don't have time to have fun with my family.
Exactly. So. That's good. You have to have the balance. You have to have the dad that comes in there that's like, let's do stuff.
Stir shit up.
Let's stir shit up. Even though the mama, roll your eyes, mama, but then just go.
Yeah, you take care of him. You got him. You got us in this mess.
Right? Right?
I went to Jade Waters at the Hilton Anatole in Dallas. It was so fun.
Nice.
We had the best time. They had a lazy river, slides, and they had... like a swim up bar, and they were playing the Olympics, and it was just the best. We had a great time. Then we went to Maple and Motor, which is a great burger place in Dallas, and it was chef's kiss delicious.
Nothing like a good burger after the pool.
Right? Unless it's a sandwich with chips in it.
Okay.
That's like the ultimate after
that
pool
is
meal.
right. We went to the Riverwalk, and we went to the first day we went to the Riverwalk and just hung out down there, and then we spent 2 days in Schlitterbahn and had a good time just swimming.
Schlitterbahn's so fun.
Schlitterbahn is like the most fun. Like,
and that's like, if you're not from Texas, that's like, how far away? San Antonio is like what, 4 hours?
San Antonio's 4, so New Braunfels is like 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to, it's like a big water park. You have to, that's why we spent 2 days. You have to spend.
Because there was a new side and an old side.
Yeah, and we ended up getting season passes. So, Leslie, next year, we're going to Schlitterbahn.
I'm ready.
We're very excited.
One thing about me is I will always be down for a concert.
Yes. Mm-hmm. She is.
A trip to the water park.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go on a corn maze?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because when you're adults, like drinking and hanging out is cool, but like it's not like
been there, done that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't have to do that.
Right.
I don't have to Leslie is the type of friend that's like, you ask her to do something weird, she's gonna be like, what? Okay.
When? What am I have to wear?
And all I have to be like is like, come on, Leslie. And
then who all gonna be there?
Fine. She usually goes.
I'm pretty agreeable.
Yeah.
I'm pretty down.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
You want to go look at butterflies? Yeah.
Sure.
Sure do.
Let's go.
I used to, one time when I was a kid, I convinced my friends to go. There was a meteor shower, and I wanted to go watch it. And so I convinced my friends to go with me. And Jamie was there and our friend Lacey. And I was like, just bring your, sleeping bag. And we'll drive out to where it's dark and we'll watch. So we drove from Dallas to Saxe because that was dark then.
That was the country.
I mean, we were probably laying in a ditch where Firewheel Mall is now.
Right.
And it was dark. And we got stopped by the police on the way out there. And they were like, what are y'all doing? And I was like, going to see the meteor shower. And they were like, well, I've never heard that one before. On your way, ladies. And I was like, cool.
Okay.
This was like 2 a.m.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then we drive out there. We literally lay in a ditch. I had my Popple sleeping bag. And we're laying in the ditch. And then we see the spotlight on us. And we're like, oh my gosh. And it's another police.
Oh, well,
and,
yeah.
And we were like, it was scary. And they're like, what are y'all doing? We're like, we're watching the meteor shower. And they're like, oh, well, I've never heard that one before. Okay. And then they left us alone. But it was so innocent. Like, that's literally what we were doing.
Promise. That's hilarious.
But, yeah, I love people.
I mean, it is 2 in the morning. That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate them for checking.
Right. I'm like, well, okay, yeah.
But I can't wait to talk to later because I did something by myself.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
I'm excited to hear about too.
Okay.
Well, let's wrap up this Olympic talk. Let's wrap up some of the highlights from, because we talked about the first week. We can talk about the second week. And the second week was like a lot of track and field. And basketball racked up girl.
Breaking.
Breakdance.
What?
Girl, why they didn't
why wasn't it teams?
Yeah, there was several things they could have done. Like,
it should have been Team USA versus Team Austria, and then you hype it. Everybody hypes up, and then you battle each other.
Right.
That is so awkward. Just going out there.
In the movies alone, just in what are the dance movies that we love to watch?
Like Bring It On, when Hayden Panettiere is doing all that.
That's
what it was like.
That's what it was like. I'm talking about the better ones,
the
Stomp the Yard, and then there's another one that was like, remember, because you and Norma used to say it all the time, like Break You Off, or what the hell was this? Because there was Stomp the Yard, and there was you just got served.
You got served.
Where are those people at? Because those people that's some awesome dancing in those movies.
Yes.
So why didn't Chris Brown? Why was Chris Brown
even Channing
not
Tatum
on the USA Olympic breakdancing?
Can we get some Magic Mike folks up here? There had to have been more quality. And then did you see the Austria lady?
Girl,
she was like, I practiced for 37 minutes and I'm a world famous breakdancer. My Olympic dreams have been achieved. That's not what happened, but way
But,
to
okay.
spin it in your favor.
Well, it's not going to be in the 2028 Olympics.
I'm sad because that was.
It could have been a bit. They could have like let it cook for a little bit. Let him drink out the kinks out. We could have watched it one more Olympics.
Just all the videos of people reacting to it.
Right.
The girl with the do-rag that looks like Billie Eilish.
Girl, why was she in a do-rag? What ways were you trying to protect? Who? Right. I think I am offended a little bit, ma'am. And then they're talking about because her last name was Nika.
Okay.
It's like, Nika, what you doing?
Yeah.
Nika, why you got that do-rag on your head?
That's
oh, girl. Okay, but what else we got? We have the French the French pole vaulter. His name was Anthony Amiriati.
Can you imagine losing an Olympic medal because your thing's flopping around?
Girl.
What?
I know he got all the DMs.
I mean, he probably would have gotten him with an Olympic medal too.
True.
He didn't have to show off like that. Look what it got him. Why do you don't have drawers on?
Well, maybe they had the jock strap.
Well, it didn't work. That's the Olympics.
Oh, the jock strap is in the front.
Yeah, that's like protecting. Like, and
oh,
that's like hard.
I thought it couldn't help it. I thought it was just there. But I guess he could have worn.
Nobody else's things were flopping around.
Well, maybe
like
it wasn't large enough.
Maybe. Well,
that's what I was thinking.
That should be an Olympic medal.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like
he said pole vault.
Right? I was just like, hey, that thing is just out there singing. He can't help it.
He was clear. He was totally clear. And it didn't even say like bop. It said like whap bap. Like there was like a layers to it hitting the pole. So I don't know if you won or if you lost. I don't know.
It's hot. I'm like, God, it's getting hot in here.
I did think it had a lot of wholesome moments though. Surprisingly brought by like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Like him, just the fact that Flavor Flav like supported the water polo team.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then there was like a shot put player or discus thrower, and she's like, we don't get the same amount of money. Like I can't, So like, I do think I'm proud of Flavor Flav.
Yeah, proud of all, and then I'm proud of America for, we have like we're embracing such diverse like. You got Snoop Dogg, and then you got Flavor Flav, and then you got like Beyonce singing the song. So I'm just like, oh God, look at America! Like,
yes, and so many like beautiful Black Olympians too,
girl. Because those track and field athletes were slay after slay after slay after.
Oh,
slay
the women's relay,
girl.
Sha'Carrie said,
"Girl, the way she looked back at that girl, oh my God!" She said, "Girl,
she might as well have been like, beep, beep, beep.
Yes. She's like, I see you trying to be cute. Excuse me."
And then she did look cute.
She did. They all look cute.
Yes, that was.
The culture was representing with like grills and braids and
nails,
hair, and yes, yeah, it was beautiful. Everyone, yeah,
Flojo would be proud.
She would. But I'm like even. Non-people of color, like the women's synchronized swimming, or no, it's rhythmic swimming. No?
Oh yeah,
something artistic swimming.
Yes,
they are gorgeous. Girl, they won silver. That's like their first medal.
Yeah, that one was cool.
We've run so many medals and stuff that we hadn't won medals in because usually that's like a Chinese, maybe like a Romania, Eastern European type competitor that wins. But girl, we won the silver. And we did the moonwalk.
That was cool.
Girl, what?
I was listening to somebody like do the commentary on it. They were like, "Oh, Michael Jackson, you remember this one? Remember this one, right? Right?" I was like, "Yeah, we remember Michael Jackson.
We we remember. We do. Dang, but there's something else I was gonna say about. Whenever we were in the pool, because like I saw this video that was telling you how to like tread water. But it's like treading water in a way that I don't know how to tread water. So I was like, oh, I'm going to try to do that when we get in the pool. And so I was in the pool with my kids. was like, hey, I'm gonna try to tread water. I was like, oh, it was the women's water polo team that did it. I was like, the women's water polo team taught you how to tread water on TikTok. I'm gonna try to do it. And Lovey goes, they play Marco Polo at the Olympics.
I would. It probably makes as much sense as breakdancing at the Olympics.
Right.
At least there could be rules at Marco Polo.
Right.
How do you even like? What are
what were the
criteria?
Yeah,
like what are
level of difficulty?
Girl,
I don't know.
She said.
Who ended up winning? Was it the Nika?
I don't.
The one with the do-rag? She won the gold?
I don't remember.
I don't know either.
I didn't watch any of the men's of it. The women just.
I saw highlights on it on TikTok. And I was waiting for that one too. I was like, oh, the breakdance is going to be cool. I'm going to watch it. And then it was like,
it was not cool.
It was, in fact, not at all.
I think that it was fun. I'm very excited about the LA Olympics.
Me and the closing ceremonies was really good.
I didn't watch it.
They had crazy ass Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was crazy. We all know he's crazy. But he like jumped off. Girl, he jumped off of that wherever he was high into the audience, and he just jumped off so cool. Like, you know, if I'm like jumping off, even if I have something like a harness, I'm still like 1, 2, 3, go. He was just like, I'm Tom Cruise, and then he fell, and then he ended up in the Hollywood signs. That was badass. So even though Tom Cruise is crazy, that was still badass.
Yeah.
He's a little weird, but that was cool, Tom.
Yeah, be in Hollywood and be weird in Hollywood, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what they're there for.
I'm like,
yeah, I heard they were like Tom Cruise showed up. I'm like, that makes sense. Cause like, why not Tom Cruise?
Yeah, like okay. And then they like, because then like Snoop rapped, and that was really cool because he was like rapping like crazy.
But he was back at LA.
And he was back in LA. Yeah, it was like a beautiful LA day too. Like they were on the beach, and I was like, how perfect of a day that was.
Yeah, it's gonna be crunk.
Yeah,
I'm excited. We need to also watch the Paralympics because that's in the next couple weeks.
I think it's now. No,
I thought they had like a week. Break or something.
Yeah, we do. You're right.
So.
Oh, and then also Red Hot Chili Peppers and Billie Eilish performed. I want to make sure I include them because my influence goes a long way.
Yeah.
So if I mention your name, you'll probably blow up.
Probably. I mean, look at Kelly Raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her. So.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the Olympics.
Yes.
I think that it was a great representation of how we actually are when we're not discussing politics and
I want to go get me some type of Olympics. I need to go get me like a jacket or something. I need to get me something. Something.
Yeah.
You know how we always think of like I think that I think I thought that's for a long time, but then people started saying it. I'm like, okay, it's not just me. Like whenever you see people like with the American flags, you always kind of think like they're kind of like racist a little bit. You know how we could stop that? Like we all just start wearing like
Olympics
USA. Like we can wear that. Like
right.
It's not like, damn, look at that. Like I can wear the USA flag.
Well,
like so why don't we all just start wearing it? So then we like disassociate it with.
I really only wear it like I'll wear my little Old Navy shirt.
Mm-hmm. Like on 4th of July.
Yeah, but that's
no,
it.
Like we should do like the people that wear it. We should just take over it, and then they'll probably stop. Somebody be like, "What the fuck?"
That's what's happening with the camo, the camo hat that
really
Waltz was wearing. Like a lot of people are upset that he is taking camo.
Oh no!
Like you can't take camo.
You still wear it.
He's a hunter and a veteran. Like
hilarious.
Yeah,
we should totally take over. Like that's what Beyonce basically was saying whenever she was like Carter Cowboy and came out. Like,
let's do it.
Boo, let's all just start being like, oh, you patriotic? I'm patriotic too.
Look at my bikini. American flag up in here.
Or have you ever seen, what? Is it a skit or a video or something? When they were talking about like it had these white guys and they're like, guns and we love guns and we think all Americans should have rights. And then like they're at like a gun, like what do you call it? A gun.
A shooting range?
Yeah, shooting range. And then they come up on like these like Black Panther looking guys, and they're like, "Yeah, we believe in the right to bear arms too." And the white guys were like, "But I mean, within reason a little bit. And like they're basically agreeing, but like the white dudes are ultimately like, no, not you guys.
Right.
So yeah, we should totally take over.
All right, I'm down. Old Navy, load her up.
Betsy Ross, get to sewing.
We have some work to do,
Go.
folks. USA, USA, USA. At the I'll tell you, I'm so excited. Okay.
Yes, go, please.
No, because it's at the. I'm talking about it was at the Corey Feldman show.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they pulled the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Fred Durst came out and he was like, "How many of us are from Fort Worth?" And everyone was like, "Boo!"
Yeah, I'm like, the
fuck? And he goes, "What's wrong with Fort Worth?" And he's like, "How many of you are from Dallas?" And woo!
I don't know why.
And he was like,
hate on Fort Worth. I'm sorry. Every time I hate on Fort Worth, I'm always like, sorry.
It was even Fred Durst was like, "What's wrong with Fort Worth?"
What they do to you? Like, it's the only red town left in this. It's like literally the only red big city left in Dallas, in Texas.
I don't even know. Well, I don't know.
Because now remember, the last one I think was Beto when Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, they all were blue, and then Fort Worth is over there like all red. But I remember
Ted Cruz,
and I remember when I told you that we went out in Fort Worth? Like I was like, there's a lot of cowboys out here. They were all like legit cowboy.
They are,
and we were like, oh.
But like my family's country too. Like I got literal ropers in my family. I got a cousin named Cracker. Like, you know,
right? But yeah, so I don't know. Fort Worth is cool. It's alright. The home prices are lower than Dallas because nobody wants to live there.
Oh Lord, we're about to lose all our Fort Worth listeners.
Sorry, Tarrant County.
All right. Well, speaking of counties, you had some stuff about your bar you wanted to talk about.
I don't know. Counties?
I don't know, because aren't those people like making trouble in your county? Like,
I guess so. Sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
It works.
I tried.
Let's go with it. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So, oh my gosh. So, y'all, I live in a small town. I've never lived in a small, and it is so wild to me. Like, it's so different. I don't really fit in there. I don't want to move or anything, but I don't necessarily fit in there. You know, all my friends are in Dallas, and they're always gonna be in Dallas. Like, I'm cool with them people, but we never gonna be like, our best friend lives down here in Glenville City. I'm like, nah, I didn't mean to say the city. Don't look me up and stalk me, guys. So I like work at this bar every once in a while on the weekends, and oh my god! So there's this like motorcycle club, right? That when I first moved down there, I noticed it because they have this huge compound right off one of the highways in town, and I've always been like, oh, they're called the Cossacks, and I recognize Cossack because shout out Milton Ferguson, he used to call me and my sister Cossacks if we do anything crazy. Like he'd be like, "You eating like a Cossack," or "Look at you look like a Cossack," and that's like a crazy like.
And I've never heard that term.
Oh, it's like a almost like a Viking type person, like I think Scandinavian,
like a Neanderthal.
Yeah, like you just out there just acting crazy, like a damn savage, like that. Like, so when I saw Cossack's Motorcycle Club, I was like, I thought of my dad. You know, like, hey, Daddy,
you're crazy.
I know, like those guys are crazy. You know, and then I would see him out every once in a while, but not thinking anything of it because. I just thought like they just rode motorcycles and were a bunch of old dudes that just rode motorcycles. Well, boy, was I way off. These guys, they are Cossacks. They are legit like causing terror in the Cedar Creek Lake area. Like they've gotten kicked out of like several, and I'm only speaking freely because I don't think anyone down there like I don't think they're listening.
Yeah, don't send them after.
Yeah, don't like tag them or no shit like that. Yeah, please do not. But I really think I doubt. Yeah, No one in Henderson County is being like, let's listen to Woo
Girl,
Woo
don't
the
be telling them,
podcast.
where everybody is.
But like,
True.
I don't think anyone, they're not checking for me. None of the people. I'm fine.
Having the Cossacks after us is the last thing we need.
Last thing we need. But girl, like, they got kicked out of bars. They like legit like, and like it's so crazy because like I've heard of them like stabbing people or like getting in fights, and like no one presses charges on these crazy people. Well, so the bar that I work at, they came in and I immediately, and then so I started like, once I started hearing about like police reports and stuff of them, I was like, what? So my nosy ass wants to know some more. So anytime I hear about the Cossacks, I'll be like, what? What'd you say?
Let me know.
So then I found out that they're racist. Girl, I know racist people exist, but it still amazes me when I meet them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like why?
Like, okay, you ride by the house with the Confederate flag. Cool. I don't really, there's no face to that. But like, if I see you and I know that you're racist, I'm always like, ugh. Like, it amazes me. Like, I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess.
I'll just get out of your way.
Basically.
Like,
excuse me.
yeah, I don't know what you want me to do.
Sorry. I don't know. So they came in and I saw the Cossack and I was like, I'm not even asking them how they doing today. I'm not even saying hello. I saw and I was like, boop, let me go to these other people over here. I was let there's 2 other white bartenders here. Let them. I ain't even saying hi. And then so they racist, right? But the main dude, oh, I wish I had a picture of him because somebody in that man's family is black. I don't know. They didn't tell him. It's somebody.
So basically, it's like a Dave Chappelle skit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
His granddaddy, his grandmama, somebody is black. Because I saw him and I was like, really, sir?
Oh, you?
You might want to take that off. The Cossacks get pissed about that stuff.
Wait till you find out when you turn black.
Right? Before I turned black, I was part of the Cossacks. It was crazy.
Have you ever listened to Ludacris, sir?
Right. So they came in, right? And I was immediately like, to the left. Because I knew they trouble. Girl, they was in there for a good 30, 40 minutes. I don't know how long I was in there, whatever. But of course, all I see, and then also their women are crazy too. So they're crazy, who like literal criminal outlaws, the ones that Tim McGraw sang about. Like legit. And their women are also crazy. Like if I'm some gangster's wife, I'm like the cool gangster's wife. I'm like, I don't want no problems. I didn't see no shit at the trap. I'm not involved. No, they're like my man. And we fighting. So total opposite of me if I was the gangster wife. If I'm the gangster wife, I'm shutting the fuck up and just enjoying my massage.
Yeah.
And going shopping.
Leave me at home.
I don't know.
I take care of the kids. Yeah.
Ramelle, do you know anything about I don't know nothing?
Mm-mm.
I'm not getting no fight with nobody. Nothing. But these women are not like that.
No.
So all I see is like, all I hear is like, apparently the owner, he was drunk. So he wasn't wrong. He kind of started it. He instigated it. But he was like, don't be coming in here with your cuts on. Not cuts means like their colors or whatever. Acting all crazy, thinking. And so then, the Cossacks, they're Cossacks. So they don't know how to go, yo, bro, be cool, you're drunk. Right. They're like, okay, we're going to start. So like, dude, so they hit dude in the head with a beer bottle.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, and then they're all fighting it, of course, and then people want to protect the owner, and people are trying to watch the Cossacks. Girl, I look up, and I see the one of the girls, she's throwing emptying beer bottles everywhere, like, fuck your bar, and I was like, girl, I'm still like, what did you say you wanted to drink? Girl, I'm like,
A Shirley Temple?
With Sprite and a Coke. You want some cherries in there? Girl. So I'm still like, what? I'm trying to know what's going on, but I'm also like trying to be like, just be cool. They get fighting, goes out to the parking lot, still fighting. The two, because that bar has, like on Friday and Saturday night, after like 7 or 8, they have security guards. Girl, why did the Cossacks stomp one of the security guards out? Like, he had to go to the hospital.
Oh my God.
Yes, and okay, so the security guard is Nolan. Hey, Nolan. Nolan was legit like my favorite security guard. I loved him. Like, we could talk, like, he was. First of all, he was a cute little white boy, and he was very protective. He was a good security guard.
He's
like
secured.
He guarded. If I'm legit like just walking, like let me go check on this table out here. He would be like, move, She needs to get these drinks.
Pardon her.
He was so sweet. The sweetest little boy ever.
And they stomped
yeah, and he's like 25, 26. I say little boy because I'm 42.
Right.
But like me and him were really cool.
Damn.
And he was like, I ain't working here no more.
I don't blame you.
And then like I went in last week and I was
Fool
like,
me once.
I was like, does Nolan really leave? I was hoping that maybe he just needs to like, think about it. They're like, nah, Nolan gone. I was like, damn, Nolan, but I ain't mad because he got stomped out by the car. Girl, the police came, the ambulance came to take, because another person got hit over the head at the bar, like, and they're like, do y'all want to press charges? Of course, no one wants to press charges on the Cossacks. Like, I don't know what bar they can go to. I know that they've gotten kicked out of, I know 3 bars that they've gotten kicked out of so far.
And you live in a very small town.
Right, but there's a lot of alcoholics and a lot of bars, so. But that's still...
See, that's funny to me because, like, we don't deal with motorcycle gangs down here in Dallas.
Girl, I thought all motorcycle gangs were like, what were we talking about? The one with the domestic abuse? The bikers against...
Oh, yeah, the Hells Angels.
Yeah, I thought they were all like that.
Yeah,
I thought they were all just like nice old men.
Yeah, I thought Sons of Anarchy was, like, for stories.
Girl, if you would have told me, yeah, I was like, no, they just wrote that for TV. It's not true.
Apparently. What's his name? Tom Hardy. He's in a new motorcycle movie with the Butler kid that played Elvis. He's so cute.
Girl, I'm thinking Tom Hardy. That is my man right there.
And he's like the lead guy of the motorcycle. I saw a preview, and it was like this girl in a bar, and they're trying to talk to her, and she was like, "I'm not interested." And then he's like, Tom Hardy's like, "We're not gonna hurt you. We just want to play with you." And then she's all scared, and then she gets on Elvis dude's bike, and then they run, and then they get on the bike and they go, and then everybody comes up behind them, and she's like, "Hold on, these people are awesome." And then they all ride around together, and then they take her safely back to the bar. And I'm sure that's exactly what the movie is about.
Because Tom Hardy come over and ask if I want to hang out with him and then go on his motorcycle. I'm going to say yes.
With his little lips pursed at you. Tom Hardy.
I would end up in a bad situation if he was not a good person. So, Tom, you better be good.
I mean, but this is set in the 60s. Okay. I'm excited. It looks good. I can't remember.
So, if y'all see Cossacks MC, don't go on the back of their motorcycle. But you wouldn't want to because all these are really, like, not attractive old dudes. So, you wouldn't be caught off by their charm. They wouldn't even have charm. They would be like, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be nice. They're not nice. They even have like a aura of not niceness. Like they're like legit like on a Disney movie or like in a film where it's like the
like they have bad guy music.
Yeah, they have bad guy. Yeah, they're like like that, and you're like, oh no.
And not even like cool bad guy music,
right?
And not like Billie Eilish bad guy.
No, not that. They just have like super asshole bad guy music. And you're like, oh, here he comes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're going to be a big badass, at least be cool.
Right. And it's just amazing to me that, like, nobody's gone to jail. They're just, like, hanging out. And it's just weird. The whole thing is fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Because I'm like, they're right there. They're not being aloof.
They hit my friend in the face.
They're not like, what's this?
That girl poured beer everywhere.
Yes, she poured beer everywhere. What's this show? Catch Me If You Can. Like, they're not changing disguises.
I'd be
like... They're not, like, being, like, crafty and aloof. We can't catch these guys. They're literally... Here they are. They have a compound that says Cossacks. They throw a crawfish festival every year.
Oh, who's invited?
Girl, everybody. Girl, and then the mayor, girl, I'm just putting everybody, hopefully, don't be clipping this on the, we can clip other stuff, just don't be clipping this for social media.
Okay.
So, like, the mayor of Gun Barrel City, he posted.
This is the kind of tea that I love, though.
Yes, right? He posted on the Facebook page, Life Around Cedar Creek, like, hey, we'll be giving away school supplies with Cossacks Motorcycle Club on this day, And I was like, we teaming up with the Cossacks now, huh? Interesting. I said that and I got in trouble. I said interesting.
Interesting.
And then Jesse got mad at me. Because I
hope you don't listen to this.
What? That's crazy. Like, mayor. I'm not the mayor, and I know what the Cossacks are. You the mayor, and you know. You know. I didn't hurt seeing some...
My friend.
Girl.
It's a small town. Everybody knows everything.
Everybody knows. So if I know, because I'm like a little bit... No, I'm super nosy, especially if you tell me, keep on telling me. But I'm also not like digging for information.
Yeah, I'm not a digger.
You know, like... Or maybe, no, I did once I found out about the Cossacks, I was like, what the hell? And then, like, other information came up.
Right.
Because I'm like, oh my God. But, like I said, for the longest time, I thought they were a nice group of men, retired or something, that had kids at home. No, they live on that compound.
Wild. I went to a motorcycle Christmas party one time with my mom.
And I'm sure that was nice.
It was at a bar called Mr. Porky's on the way on 380 between Denton and Decatur. And we always wanted to go. And we were like, let's go. And I think it was actually Thanksgiving time. Mom had on a sweater with like fur on the collar. And I had on, I'm sure, some other sort of wool sweater type deal. And so we roll up into this bar. And it's like the motorcycle gang's like Christmas party.
What?
And there was a potluck, so there's food everywhere. And there was a raffle, and we were like, can we be in the raffle? And they were like, for members only. But then, but they stood up to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and me and Mom were like, so we said the Pledge of Allegiance with the biker gang, but we did not get to enter the raffle. But it was a great time.
Oh, good.
Memories were made.
There you go. The Pledge of Allegiance is funny.
Yeah.
I think that now everybody says it. I saw this TikTok that made it sound like we were crazy for saying it. I'm like,
in Texas?
Or just in the United States.
Well, it's kind of wild when you think about it. I pledge allegiance to a flag.
Right. And at the bar, they play the national anthem every once in a while. Just, I don't know why. Just every once in a while they'll have a break and they'll play and you have to like stop what you're doing and be like, and I'm always like, what are we doing? You guys are
Is there a button somewhere?
Because we're literally just drinking beers and now it's, and then one time like I
guess there's any time's a good time to be patriotic.
I know, I guess. It's just weird and it's funny. And then to me the weirder thing is, in God Love Her, they play the Dolly Parton version, but to me, Whitney Houston is always the version that you should play.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Like, if you really want me to be patriotic, then play that. Then I'll be like, okay, God bless America.
This makes sense. All right.
And I'll get tears in my eyes and everything.
Every time.
Right. So it's just different. But like I said, we gotta embrace that.
Yeah, we're gonna take the flag back.
We're gonna take it back.
Yeah.
So we gotta embrace it. So we need to start busting out in the...
Let's get some glasses and koozies, and I'm ready. All right.
We're doing it. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about that. So, we got a lot of what are you into because we've been out for a while.
I know.
You want to start? You're excited about yours.
I've had two of the best days of my life in this last, probably more, because I had a great time at Jade Waters. I went and saw my grandma with all my cousins, my
you
brothers.
You had a good last few weeks of summer.
We summered it up so hard. But, so first, we were going to record, but then plans changed, and they went to Schlitterbahn. So I was at Sprouts, and I'm shopping around with Quincy, and I see this girl looking at essential oils, and I did a double take, and I was like, are you the plain lady? And she was like, yes. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a podcast. When your video came out, I was obsessed. I was like, da-da-da-da, and I just talked for a little bit, and then she was like, that was the craziest year of my life. There was people outside of my house for like 2 weeks straight. Things are finally calmed down, and she was so nice. She was so petite and so beautiful, and I was like, can I take a photo with you? And she was like, sure. And she was like, tell everybody that this is really how I look, though. So, Tiffany, this is how you really look.
She looks really cute
as hell. I'm going to post our photo together. But then I told Jamie that I saw her, and she was like, "So did you ask her what she saw?" And I was like, "No, I didn't."
Right. I would have been.
I do want to know what.
I want to know, but yeah, maybe y'all were. It wasn't the time. Like, if y'all had the time to like engage in a little bit more conversation, it was just you couldn't be like, "What did you see?"
Right.
You had to build a little bit more trust. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to tell me, Tiffany, I'm all ears.
Right.
But I understand if you don't.
Right.
But I do want to know what you saw.
Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing.
Or maybe, or shoot, like, or just say, like, no, I just had, like, some pills coming down, and then I had a glass of wine.
She said she didn't have pills or wine. She claims she didn't. So I don't know. But she's real. Of just 2 local legends shopping at Sprouts. I mean, what a time.
Nice.
I was so excited.
I knew you were.
I sent Ramelle the photo. She's like, "Who's that? You look cute."
Yeah, I was like, "This is a cute picture, but I don't know who these people are."
I sent it to my husband, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like he knew immediately.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad that someone recognized. Good.
So yeah, amazing. I was so happy all day.
Nice.
I was like referred back to our photo.
Remember when we ran into each other? Sprouts.
Remember we were at the grocery store at the same time. So yeah. All right. Do you want to go and then I can tell my other one, or should I just go ahead?
I think you should go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So my other big thing. First of all, I went to my very first concert by myself, which that was some empowering stuff.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was great.
Right.
I took my own self down there. I didn't have to worry about getting tickets for everybody. Does everybody need to go potty?
What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Yeah.
Yeah, it was not. I went, I set my stuff down exactly where I wanted to sit, and Corey Feldman opened, and it was just as, like, awfully, wonderfully, amazingly bad and good as I wanted it to be. Like, it was, I stood up the whole time. Everybody was laughing at me, and I did not care. I was like, I got my mom outfit on.
Nice.
I am jamming. There is no way anybody can make me not enjoy this time of my life. And so Corey Feldman started off with a Comeback King. And then he hit us up with some Ascension Millennium. And then he played new stuff that was so hilarious. Like his dances and stuff. I was like, what is happening?
What? Oh.
There's a lot of like this.
Oh no.
And he plays a guitar solo, but like he doesn't really move these fingers a lot. It's just with his shirt off because it's Corey Feldman. It was it was so fun. And then who else played? Riff Raff was there. Nate No Face. Which this guy came out with, it was him and a keyboard, and he played several songs, and he told everybody he was clean off of meth, and that this was the time of his life, and congratulations.
Praise Jesus.
But, like, can you imagine, like, being a meth head and then being on tour with Limp Bizkit and Corey Feldman?
Girl, God is good, honey.
And he was jamming it out. He had a song called I Already Hate Your Next Boyfriend, which was pretty catchy, not gonna lie. And then Eddie Baker came out, and apparently he's been on the scene for a hot minute. Because at one point he said, "Let's take it back to 1994." And I was like, "Oh, okay, Eddie."
For real? Like, okay.
I guess he used to be known as Bones. He said he has a lot of AKAs, but I couldn't keep up with them all. But
girl, I thought you meant Alpha Kappa Alpha.
I
was like, he's no like AKAs. You mean AKA is a gun?
Huh?
The gun?
No.
What's AKA?
Wait, what did I say?
AKA?
I didn't say AKA, did I?
What'd you say? I don't know. That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh, also known as.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm like,
I was like, guns? What you talking about?
Girl,
they didn't have guns?
Oh, and AKs are AK, not
also
AKAs.
Known. Also known as.
Right, no, I don't know. You're correct. I'm saying, like,
at
first I thought you said meant Alpha Kappa Alpha. Then I was like, you mean guns, but I'm like, that's not even right because it's not AKA, it's just an AK.
Right.
So
yeah, I was confused.
I'm like, so don't.
Well, let me tell you, Limp Bizkit came out, and Fred Durst is so cute.
With his, does he still have a big, nice beard?
Yes, it's all white and bushy. He had on like dad shorts and a dad shirt, and like he was just like stomping around, having a great time.
Oh, good.
And they played break stuff first.
Girl.
A mosh pit started directly in front of me, and I just sat there like. It was so wild. They had like chairs, and they were like smashing each other and like pouring stuff, and I was like, wow, like just right in front of me it happened. Right? I posted a video, like you can literally see them.
You're like, don't come over here, guys.
West Borland starts playing like doo 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 doo, and they just started going. It was awesome. I had such a fun time.
I'm really glad. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you got to go out by yourself.
I did. The people watching was great.
I'm sure, girl.
There was one guy that had on a shirt that says, "Who ate all the pussy?" I was like,
"Who did?"
And the dude looked like Ichabod Crane, like that was wearing it. Like it was like not the guy that you would expect to watch it.
That's
or
hilarious.
to wear that shirt. It was great. It was fun. There was people of all ages. There was like guys like, oh, when I used to go to raves back in the day, and I'm like, I believe that. I 1000% believe that you were at raves back in the day. But it was awesome. I loved it.
Good.
Go to a show by yourself.
For sure. I agree.
And I got my ticket for like $13 off of TickPix.
So we have some upcoming concerts that we need to.
Yeah, I wasn't mistaken because Justin Timberlake is coming in December.
Oh my God. Justin and Sabrina. I want to see both of them. But I like to just like wait.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy them tomorrow or anything.
No, girl. No, because they went down like they were only $37 to begin with, but then they went down to $13.
That's amazing. Yeah, I've heard that they always go down like these ones.
But then once the show started, they went back up to like 54.
So you got to time it right. Okay, gotcha. So we just need to keep an eye because I think Sabrina Carpenter's coming at the end of October.
So we won't be able to see her for $13, but
not 13, but maybe a
little
decent price. Yeah, I don't think 13. No.
Usher's coming. Yeah. I think you're going already, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd love to see Justin. Yes. And I don't care. I'd like to see Justin. And I'll be like, I'm glad it didn't end your world tour, Justin.
Glad it wasn't ruined.
Yes. I'm still jamming.
All right, girl. What are you into?
Oh, girl. Okay. This is so crazy because last time we was talking and we were talking about Deadpool and all that. We're talking about how much we love Ryan Reynolds and stuff, and I still love Ryan Reynolds. Love Ryan Reynolds, and you know what? I still love Blake Lively too. But this stuff is crazy.
Oh, that TikTok you sent me.
Yes, like it is like everyone's talking about like the demise of Ryan and Blake, and how Blake is the new J-Lo, and blah 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 blah. And first of all, we always so ready to take somebody down. Always.
You just took J-Lo down, like, damn, give her a rest.
Now we got to take down the next.
Who's next?
Beautiful person. Like, when people get on your nerves, just let them, or maybe call, I don't know. Like, they just need to chill. That's what happens when you know that you're next, they're coming for you next. You just got to be like, let me take a step back.
Yeah.
Don't even try to, like, answer stuff. And, yeah, because they'll be fine. And they're trying to say, like, so basically, this is what I understood. So, you know, Blake has the movie, what was it? It Ends With Us. It's about domestic violence. It was based on a book written by Colleen Hoover.
It's not about domestic violence, but domestic violence is an integral part of the story.
Yes.
And I say that as only reading like a third of the book.
Right. No. Yes, you're correct. But, like, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of a heavy subject matter. And I think Colleen Hoover is not like, she's not over here writing rom-coms. I think she's a prolific writer, but she's not like this light, airy. Mm-hmm. What's that guy, Nicholas, the one that wrote the...
Nicholas Sparks.
Yeah, I don't think she's him.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, you know, they're promoting or whatever. And the things that people are saying is that, like, Blake is, like, being so, like, lively and flippant and being like, bring your girls and wear your florals, because her character's name is Lily Bloom.
Lily Bloom.
And she's
she
like,
opens a flower shop.
Yes, and she's just like, la, 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 come and have a good time. And old dude is like, no, it's kind of a, like, we need to highlight.
Let's present it for what it is.
And if he's trying to be like, if you have issues, you need to call a number or whatever. You know, be like a serious there you go. Thank you. Raise awareness. And she's kind of being flippant. And then also there's rumors of like them taking over like the production and like supposedly Ryan like wrote in this scene. Yeah. And then Colleen was like, "Oh, I didn't know we were writing scenes. Now were we?" And just a bunch of like
apparently like there's two different completely different edits.
Yeah. And like if you like so apparently this is all rumor, we don't know. Like allegedly like Blake was having kind of disputes or with her co-star and Justin guy, and then now they're saying it wasn't his fault. They're trying to make it look like it was his fault, but they're like, it was Blake. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I'm just telling you,
drama around it.
It's just drama, and it's just interesting to watch, and everyone hating on Blake Lively and saying that she's had it easy, and Ryan is not. I'm like, I'm sorry. Someone said like, and they think that he's funny. You're wrong because he's hilarious.
He can literally say anything.
Yeah, I'm like, you're right. I do think that Ryan is funny. You've gone too far.
Yeah,
you can speak your opinion, but stop it.
Facts is facts.
I know.
Have you seen Waiting?
Right. Or Deadpool or any like come on now. Like
I can understand not feeling like Blake Lively has like a huge range.
Yes.
But she's gorgeous and like it just seems like
it's just no reason to like hate on her like that.
Yeah, I don't see any reason. I don't dislike her for anything.
Yeah, I don't dislike her. I guess but I wouldn't like put her on my list of like your top 5 favorite actors. I wouldn't put that. But
yeah, I didn't watch Gossip Girl or anything like that.
I watched Gossip Girl for a while, and then I just fell off just because sometimes after a while, I told you like the whole like New York Upper East Side thing. It's kind of just weird.
Yeah, it's not super relatable to us.
And it's just and did you ever remember watching the one with Buffy the Vampire Slayer? What's her name? Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yes, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Ryan Philippe and
Cruel Intentions.
Yeah. That like didn't it give you like kind of creep you out a little bit?
Yeah, it was.
That's how sometimes upper stuff when it involves like those rich white kids who just like don't care about anything because they can get anything.
Right.
Their money, like they give you kind of a creepy
white privilege.
Yeah, and you're like, but white privilege is like gone dark. Like it's one thing just to be like, woo, or what? No, we're all like, okay, be goofy. White.
I don't see color.
Yeah, it's one thing to be like that, but when you're like dark white privilege, you're like, you're dangerous, sir. So something about the Upper East Side makes me kind of uneasy a little bit.
I can see that.
But what were we talking about?
Blake Lively.
Oh yeah. So I didn't want like it was cool, but it wasn't my favorite. And she was also in another movie that I liked, and I can't think of. Oh no, she's been in a bunch of movies that I liked and I watched. So I'm not. She's cool. I think she's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with her. And maybe they were trying to like.
Everyone says like really good things about her. They're like they're so home like. When you're at their house, it's just like being at anybody's house.
Anybody who has like 4 kids, I'm like, you're a saint.
Yeah. And they're like, your house is just going to be dirty. So, I mean, it's a lot easier to say that when you have $1 bajillion in the bank.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't know. I at this point, like, they're coming for you, Blake, so just go and chill out.
Ryan. He got too big.
Yeah.
He started his cell phone
and then they said that they were trying to do, like, a Barbie open hire thing with the... And I'm like, well, let them do it. Let them promote the movies that they're in. Damn it. What are they supposed to do?
Yeah, because it's the Fall Guy, and then...
No, it's Deadpool and...
yeah.
Deadpool and... It ends with a... Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Mm. But anyway, I don't know. So just Blake, and it's just very interesting to... It's just always interesting to watch. Like, you guys do realize that even when people think that they're like, we're not bullying because it's... I guess they think that like they're upper echelon people, they're beautiful. Even if the person that you're not bullying is not a minority or something, it's still bullying. Like
yeah,
you're still
sure.
like I think that in their heads they're like, no, but Ryan and Blake are beautiful and they have a lot of money, so it's okay. And you're like, no, but you are still being mean.
You're literally being mean
for no reason.
Yeah,
and maybe they are too. Maybe they are the bullies. I don't know. Maybe it's true. But if I don't know, then they don't know. Whoever doing these videos, it just be regular people doing these videos,
right?
Talking about them, and look at them, And rumor said on the set they were being mean. Like, was you on set?
Who said this?
Who told you this?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Just interesting. So, Blake and Ryan, y'all gonna be all right. Just do like J-Lo and go sit down. Speaking of J-Lo, girl, did you hear?
What?
It is. Remember, I have been the one that's like, no, until they say out their mouth they're getting divorced, they are not divorced. They supposedly Ben was like, it was like, momentarily insanity, a reason why I married J-Lo.
He can be like Cody Brown up here.
Yes.
It's your own fault if I don't love you.
Right. So apparently he was just kind of crazy, but I didn't, girl.
She must have a magic cookie or something, because to say you were in temporary insanity, they just need to go on and get a divorce.
Don't say that. Even if it was, maybe he probably was feeling lonely and maybe vulnerable, but even if it was, just silently sail away. You ain't got to come in like diss her like that. Yeah, you
can't dog her for putting all y'all's mess out there, and then you're gonna turn around and be like, I was temporarily insane.
Momentary insanity will be the reason why I did you that way.
Oh, Ben.
But yes, Ben is a mess too. Girl, I know Ben is a mess. I can tell. I don't know. Y'all, we need some kind of, because I can tell when people are a mess. I can tell Ben is a mess with his smoking and his Phoenix tattoos. He loved Jennifer Garner.
I don't even like Jennifer Garner, but I know that they were more compatible.
Exactly. Like Ben is like, and you gotta like take people for what they are too. Like J-Lo, get you some, get in and get out, and call it. Don't marry.
Yeah.
Don't marry. Don't pour over me.
Don't pour over me.
But like, I don't know. You gotta like know, cause like, okay, you're single. Sure, do whatever, but you gotta know who's marriage material,
right?
Who's F-boy, who's like, okay, we can kick it for a few months and go on vacation together.
Well, wonder when it's gonna be official.
So yeah,
like, if he's saying that, it needs to be official.
Yeah. Apparently he like bought a new home. Like, girl, maybe she's just like, I don't gotta tell y'all shit.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah,
I'm J-Lo.
Yeah,
taco, burrito. Mm-hmm. South Park.
I just hope I want J-Lo to be happy.
And I just want us all to be happy.
Yeah, I hope she's all right, and just don't be just falling in love. J-Lo's okay. You don't have to get married again either.
Yeah,
I bet she must sign really solid prenups, because she don't ever get her stuff taken away from her.
Maybe she just has so much she doesn't even know that it's gone.
Yeah, but I mean...
But she's also marrying, like, Mark Anthony and Ben Affleck. She's not marrying...
But I would have had Ben Affleck sign a prenup. No telling what his... He looked like he got...
You think he has bad credit?
I don't know. He probably got something. Ben Affleck is legit, like, a hot mess. He's like, He doesn't have as much as J-Lo. I think she's bringing in...
Well, no, they've both been in the business.
Yeah, I think she's bringing in more. I think she has more
But he's, like, been a director.
I think she has more things, more streams of income coming in. Like, she has businesses and, like...
Yeah, her, like, intimate...
Yeah.
Like, selling bras and panties and stuff.
I think she has stuff coming in from more than just entertainment. I think she has more streams.
Ben Affleck's on Dunkin' Donuts.
He's on Dunkin' Donuts.
I mean, I wouldn't scoff at Ben Affleck's disposable income. Just saying.
No way. Now, if me and Ben got married, then of course, yeah. I'm just saying J-Lo. I think that's how high. It's more of a, this is how high of a caliber J-Lo is, more than a knock on Ben.
I have to look it up now.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
J-Lo net worth. 400 million.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty good there, J-Lo. Good job. Putting in the work. And we're going to look up Ben.
150.
150, yep. She just has more. She just has more stuff.
Yeah. Well, she put all that money into her movie. Good thing she got it back. Couldn't have lost 30 of your $400 million.
But, so yeah, apparently I'm sad. I just because I don't want them to get divorced because I want them to be happy. But if the divorce brought them happiness, then I do want them. So I don't. That's why I say like I don't know.
That's
if
why
I can.
you don't make decisions for other people.
That's why I'm like I don't know if I
know the whole
can
story.
say I'm happy. Yeah, I just want them to be happy is what I will say.
Word.
I want all, even if they are celebrities, just because you have a little bit of fame and money doesn't mean that you can't be. It don't deserve happiness, and people will make you feel like that. Like on these internets today, they'll be like, "Fuck that nigga, he make a lot of money." So
I do think
that he got to be sad.
I do think that there is people that when they see people who make a lot of money, they assume that they got it in like a crooked or like negative or
like, easy
or evil way.
Right.
And no, J-Lo works hard.
Yeah.
Everybody works hard.
Yeah.
So, well,
everybody deserves happiness and love.
It's true.
And love in whatever form or fashion that you choose to get the love.
Yeah. More power to you.
Yeah.
More power to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're not going to do a triple dipper because we had so much other stuff to talk.
Yes, so we have talked
my mouth is tired. Well, is there anything else you want to say?
Man, probably a lot, but be here for an hour or so. No, I'm just going to go ahead and say no today.
Yeah. I'm excited about Sister Wives starting.
Yes, Leslie showed me the trailer of Sister Wives, and
it's going to be good.
Cody is... I'm excited. We'll have to dedicate like a few episodes.
Yeah.
Episodes. Like maybe we don't do like a review of every episode, but maybe like we watch like 3 or 4 and then talk about it.
For sure.
For a good length of time.
Love After Lockup is going strong right now. Why is it getting dark? Is it going to rain or something?
Oh yeah, it is. Girl, I'm watching OC. Real Housewives of the OC.
Oh.
I need to watch a new show. I don't have anything. I've done rewatching Righteous Gemstones. All we got is OC. I gotta figure out something else to watch.
Yeah.
So, if you can think of anything, let me know.
If y'all know of some shows we need to watch, let us know.
Yes.
What are y'all watching?
What are you watching?
All right. I hear this magic xylophone in the back. It's time to go.
She's getting it.
There's a breakdancing up in here. Oh, Austria. All right. Well, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Follow your girl Ramelle the Realtor on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Woo, woo, woo.